it started already.
Hello guys, welcome to the Mom's Basement podcast. I'm your host Juby, and this is my co-host, junior co-host Gooby.
Gooby.
Oh yeah, we're back, baby. And today I thought we'd talk about OnlyFans, Gooby.
Oh, okay. What about OnlyFans?
What would it take for you to open an OnlyFans?
Money.
What kind of money?
Any amount of money.
Any amount of money? We'll just open it now then.
Fine, a partner.
Man,
Nobody's paying for just solo jerk-offs, dude.
do you think that OnlyFans...
Well, not men.
Do you think that OnlyFans, as a platform for sex workers, is more safe for the sex workers than places, than like being in the normal established porn industry?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely safer. But weirdos are gonna find avenues into fucking anything,
Yeah.
That's why you see this weird rise of. Have you ever seen the OnlyFans pimps?
Hmm?
Yeah, it's dudes who have convinced girls to get onto OnlyFans, and then they just they say they're making money off of the girls' OnlyFans. I don't know if it's true or not, but they brag.
Oh, Andrew Tate kind of does that.
Yeah,
He had those cam girls and shit.
yeah.
Oh my god! And I think I swear, dude, there's an e-girl, and she's started she started this whole brand or whatever, but there started to appear more and more of these other e-girls, and it's and I think one of them got her her name tattooed on her face or something. Serious madam vibes, bro. They're all younger than her. She's got 2 kids and a husband, and the 2 kids are young, and she's posted their rooms and their faces, just face doxed them, and but there's pretty younger, these chicks are in their 20s, and it's and they've all got the surgery done, and it's really giving me madam vibes where it's they're grooming these vulnerable women in, hey, we're gonna get your body fixed up, shit like that, and it's I just get the vibes you're all just posing or whatever, and they all look real. They look like cyborgs, man. All of these chicks have no emotion behind their eyes or anything.
It's been removed from them.
Really fucking creepy. Yeah, and it's it just gives the vibes you are emotionally abusing the fuck out of these women behind the scenes.
And that I appreciate the idea behind OnlyFans.
Yeah.
But I feel you know me, I'm not very sex positive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sex negative.
I mean, for example, you circumcise yourself.
Yeah. Every day, a little bit more. One of these days...
You're micro-circumcising.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, one of these days it's gonna be gone completely, and yeah.
It's trendy millennial hipster Judaism.
Yeah, man.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. No, I'm not very sex positive, and I feel like OnlyFans and the introduction of mainstream pornography as an occupation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't I see the empowering aspect of it, but to me it seems way more demoralizing than empowering. Yeah, it's some ladies making a bag, but it's 10% of ladies making a bag, and then it's 90% that are not being respected in the workforce, so they think, oh, maybe this is an avenue for me, and then
there's a lot of women that kind of permanently damage their professional opportunities, and they go in there and all they end up making is enough for a Taco Bell meal once a week,
and a lot of people are able to separate their own worth with sex. But in my experience, in my observed experience, that just doesn't really happen. Maybe there's some people, but to me that's a myth right now.
Yeah, man, the ones I've known, man, it affects them.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them had to do it, basically, and you know, she got out of it when she could, man, because like she fucking hated it. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, I can't imagine something like, dude. I've sent like jerk off videos to girls in the past, like to ex-girlfriends. Well, not to ex, to then girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just start sending to my hey.
It's just in the coming video, and you're like, "We back? We good?"
You missed this? Unhinged, dude. Fuck that guy. No, I've sent videos, and then like after we break, like at their request, and then after we break up, I feel that like I see the video in my phone when I'm like deleting pictures of exes and stuff, and it makes me like feel so gross, you know. And sure, you know, there's people who won't feel gross, but I don't get it, and I don't see it, you know.
Yeah, it's like, I've sent the old nut video, and like, it doesn't affect me like that. I definitely understand why, but I've thought, I mean, not like I would ever actually do it, but, well, you know the old guy thing, like, bro, like, if I was a woman, like, dude, I'd become like a stripper that sucks dick in the VIP room. I'd be making fucking bank, bro.
Nah.
And see, the thing I'm so fucking weird is that I've actually given that, like, actual thought, right? I've really like, imagined myself, okay, I'm a hot woman, and I have the option to, like, become a porn star.
I'd kill myself.
I'm on set, it's about to go down, and I'm like, I feel dirty. Every time I seriously, think about it, it's like, couldn't do it, man. It fucked with me, you know?
Yeah, it's
no hate, by the way, to people that actually do that.
Absolutely, but also it's the commodification of bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a weird vibe.
It's a weird vibe to be the object that's being beamed onto people's screens. You know?
Yeah. And like I get that OnlyFans is like a more personal touch to it, of like personal interaction and stuff, and it's more controlled.
Right.
But I can't imagine that not doing deep psychological damage to a person.
Because like
it's okay. It's like war, you know.
Yeah.
If you go to war for long enough, that just becomes normal to you. And is that a good thing? Fuck no.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think that I really have to agree. Like, I don't have any issues with sex workers. I've known a lot of them. I've become really good friends with a bunch of them. I don't like hate them or anything, but I just think that the job. I think much like war, being a soldier, it's like it's not the healthiest occupation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I don't think it should be something that, like if you're like like a fucking weekend warrior or just like a soldier that's just on a base in like fucking Japan or whatever for 4 years, that's fine. But like if you're like a soldier that's like, he makes it his career to just be on the front lines wherever, or just like he's seeing frontline combat and shit. Like, it's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Yeah, I don't think it's I think that's how it should be. I think a lot of people have a very cavalier attitude towards sex work, and it's like, oh man,
and man, really, it's kind of like alcoholism. Like, when you're drinking, or whenever you're doing porn, it's like, it's viewed in your head almost like I have to do this, and because you think you have to do it, you make it okay, and over time it just becomes more and more okay, until eventually you hit a point where it's like, no, my life's in shambles. I can't keep any kind of like relationships going. I can't really keep anything going because I'm very deeply depressed.
Yeah, like, man, I've seen it. I just don't think you can be in the porn industry for very long without it like deeply affecting you. Like, I had a friend whose grandma was real crazy, and she used to be a stripper. And my friend was pissed because one of her friends was talking about becoming a stripper, and she was getting pissed. She was like, dude, like, once you enter that world, you can't go out.
Yeah.
It's like, because I think it's like, I know with stripping the money gets addicting. With porn, it's different because, like, you don't really make that much money off porn.
Yeah.
You have to, like, it's really like a marketing scheme.
Yeah, honestly, like, the closest thing that I could relate it to for me personally is like getting groomed. But like with OnlyFans, it's kind of just an audience at large grooming you instead of like one specific person.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're still making yourself a sexual object,
Mm-hmm.
and like I've posted my asshole and my dick on Twitter for shits and giggles,
Remind me not to scroll through your Twitter, man.
That's on a different account. Don't
Oh,
worry
okay,
about it.
good. Thanks.
But it's like, I think posting nudes for shit posting because it's like, I know I'm a grungy little goblin, take this, is a lot different than like people giving you money to see.
To continue doing it.
It's
It becomes cyclical, I feel like.
it's just not healthy.
Let me ask you another question that's tangentially related. How would you feel if there was a website that was like a spin-off of OnlyFans called Only Jews?
Only Jews. So, what part of Judaism would you be commodifying?
Israeli-Palestinian war snuff films.
You need to kill yourself. Holy shit, get the most powerful gun you can find and put it in your mouth, Gooby.
Fuck.
Well, I guess that's it for the OnlyFans topic. Moving on.
So, seriously though, an actual thing. Well, in your opinion, what do you think the worst trend has been?
TikTok, I would say.
Well, no, I mean more focused than that. Like, what TikTok trend? What like?
Oh, okay, I gotta see.
So like Tide Pods or like Cinnamon Challenge or whatever the fuck,
does performative activism count as a trend?
That does, absolutely, yeah.
Dude.
So like the people who like give money to the homeless people and record themselves doing it, or like they stop a tweaker on the street and they're like, "Hey man, let me baby you for a second."
Dude, yeah. Or just like, like the people that go to these rallies and stuff and they act like they're activists, but they don't create organizations that are seriously intent on creating actual permanent political changes.
Yeah, I've been communist before.
Because, it's like if fucking Martin Luther was just like, we need to spread awareness about how segregation is damaging. It's like, it wouldn't have gotten nowhere. The FBI wouldn't have fucking offed it.
You gotta include the king. You gotta include the King Jr. in that, or I'm gonna think you're talking about the guy who nailed the. Martin Luther was the guy who exposed the Catholic Church, man.
I know Martin Luther.
You said Martin Luther, and I was like,
I thought that there was another Martin Luther King for some reason, and I was like,
it's Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh wait, Martin Luther. Oh, okay. All right, now you're just fucking with me. Stop that.
No, Martin Luther King Jr. is the guy who was, I Have a Dream. Martin Luther was the guy who nailed the stuff to the Catholic, and you said Martin Luther, so I was like, I was lost for a minute.
No, and you got me thinking that there was like another like historical figure named Martin Luther King.
There's three.
Yeah, I was
Martin
like,
Luther's
oh my god,
history.
what?
He actually went for segregation and wanted to reunite the Catholic Church with Christianity.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Love that little guy. But yeah, performative activism, it pissed me off because really it's hypocritical and it's pretentious, You don't want to do any of the sacrifices that is required to enact a change in society, but you want to get all the... It's like a fuckboy... it's like how a fuckboy would go about, activism. Like
Yeah.
big,
Dude, I totally get it.
big,
like-
look, like I'm going to I'm like hanging out with gay people and I painted myself in rainbow colors. Like I really care about like America and where it's headed, babe?
Yeah, my nails are painted, but I'm not gay.
I'm an ally.
I'm an ally, dude.
Dude,
See the pin?
Bro, I seen like this YouTube video and like it was some crazy YouTuber, but he asked some dude like, hey, like you support Trump or something? He's like, oh no, like I'm a straight ally, and we need to create like safe spaces for like LGBTQIA people. Cringe, bro. It's like, look, she's not gonna fuck you.
No,
Whoever
man.
she is, it's not happening.
She's gay, dude. Move on.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm going off about that. That's mine. Big pet peeve.
Dude, that's probably second on mine.
Mm-hmm.
My top one is definitely prank channels, like public pranks.
That's a good one.
Oh man, nothing fucking burns me up more than public pranks.
I will say though, there is one exception to that. Paul Brothers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Dobre brothers are pretty good too. No, like, whatever happened to the good old days where you just prank your buds? You know, put a bucket of water over a door, or like put somebody's hand in a bowl of water whenever they're sleeping so they piss themselves, or you know, get mouth herpes and suck your friend's dick so whenever he gives it to his girlfriend she gets upset.
That's actually like a Paul brother thing.
That is very Paul Brothers. No, but I feel like you could really wild out with pranking your friends versus pranking the public, where like you should just get charges.
Yeah, dude, it's just
also fake Ring doorbell videos.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh my gosh, they're real annoying. It's like people coming up and being like, "Hey, I noticed somebody was sneaking in your yard, so I wanted to help you out." They're weird. It's like performative, like
pranktivism.
No, it's not pranks on the Ring doorbell, but like it's like performative neighborliness.
Oh.
It's weird. It's lame. But it's not so much of a crime compared to like performative activism and public pranks.
It's so weird that like, you know, those prank channels get like views, man.
Yeah, kids watch it a lot.
And it's just like
that's how the Paul Brothers got all their like audience as kids.
You ever see fucking Jake performing It's Every Day, bro? And it's just a sea of 13-year-olds.
Yeah, man.
And I gotta be real, man. You know, if I made a song and it popped off and I was like, dude, I'm gonna perform live, holy shit, and I step out from behind that curtain and I just see children, I think I'm walking back, dude. I'm just like going back to my hotel.
I'm gonna be like, never mind, guys.
It's fucking weird. Yeah. I don't know. And also it's like, you know, I don't know.
Dude, imagine the backstage experience there.
I don't want to. It's just so odd seeing like old Jakey boy and he's like a fucking like wrestler now and stuff.
Yeah, it's odd.
He has to have sucked off some like Hollywood bigwigs, because it's like the fact that like despite the masses not taking him seriously, the fact that his rebranding has gone so successfully.
Right.
It's like you know people and you've done them sexual favors, and that's the only way that you can be this successful.
I mean, it could just be that success never fades. I couldn't tell you a single person who has legitimately been canceled.
Really?
Except for Day Above Ground.
Asian girl, you're my
Pretty little
Asian girl, stabbing that ninja pussy. Oh man, I can't believe those guys. That song, dude. That's such a dog shit, heinous song. And
Stream Asian Girls on Spotify. That's Girls with a Z, out now. Not by us.
No, disavow.
This is not an endorsement. This is information.
Dude, yeah. But what we're talking about, canceling.
Yeah, people have been canceled, and how like I've never really seen it.
I've seen it like with the like Count Dankula, like he like recorded like a video of like he trained his pug to do the Nazi salute, and like he went to like court. He like the British government like gave him like he was facing serious prison time, and he got like harassed and stuff like that, just for shit.
They take it real seriously over there.
Yeah, you know, and I think it's just stupid, you know. But I think I've seen people get canceled. Like, you know, there's a girl that started the Virgin Fest stuff.
See, but I'm talking about very successful people.
Very successful people? Yeah, because, well, you know,
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson? Yeah, you're right. You know, because once you reach a certain level of success, no matter how hard you fumble, you can't really get canceled.
You can't really fall.
You
that
can't.
far.
Yeah, because you got millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And this is America.
Like, that dude's went on a recorded tirade against a police officer. Because, it was a tirade about Jews. And, like...
That's what I approve of.
And
he was
also
spitting,
about, like,
you know.
beating his wife.
Oh, well, I mean, now hang on. You know, I mean, because, like, every household has rules. Okay?
Also, Elliot, though, he was drunk driving.
Okay, see, I can't condone that.
Kill him, right?
I can't condone that. That's fucking dangerous, man. He could have hurt somebody.
I think that if you drive drunk, you should never be forgiven.
Absolutely. It's irresponsible, it's selfish, it's dangerous to yourself and others. And, what about the example you're setting to your friends, your family, your children? And what about this? You have a duty, you have an obligation as a citizen to be a useful member of society to better the collective. You're being an awful citizen and you're failing your duty as a citizen by drunk driving. I find it reprehensible, disgusting, immoral, abhorrent.
That's why I got lice. You know.
What?
Yeah, my DUI. God sent lice into that one cell, just to fuck my day because of what I did.
Well, frankly, I want to end this podcast now that I know that I'm talking to a drunk driver. I don't view you the same, Doobie. The wife beating, I can understand. But
the Jew hate, I could understand. But drunk driving, man?
Hold your roll, bitch.
It's, only a decade? Kill yourself.
Oh, man. Yeah, but, you know, like, back to the canceling. Like, I see what you mean. You know, like, Marilyn Manson, fucking Mel Gibson, directed great-ass movies after he got, you know, canceled. Well, I mean, but, you know, the exception to that is Pee Wee Herman. Because after he got caught jerking off in the theater, he died.
Oh, no! Yeah, he deserved it, too. I mean...
It's the public masturbation police! They're coming to get me!
Ah, they caught me in the wake house! No, but really, you know the police came in there to arrest him and were like... No!
Dude, real, I didn't even think of that. You know that shit's sticky as hell, man.
For sure, dude. It's like there's fucking Elmer's glue undried over the whole thing, like an inch of it.
He gets up to run and one of the police officers falls because his shoe's stuck to the floor.
I bet you thought I tied your shoe!
Yo, the porn theater's floor is so sticky that it's like a glue trap, and like one of the police officers falls. He's like, "Don't leave me! Help me! Help me!" He can't get up.
His face gets stuck and he's like, "Save yourself!"
Oh god. A cum glue trap. Oh my god.
The employee just walks in, dead in the eyes, with a squeegee in his hand, and a bucket. Like, oh, rats get stuck in this every day, but it's not all the time I see a pig.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. That's rancid. It's actually how Pee Wee Herman died. He fell face first into the cum floor and he just kind of suffocated. Really tragic.
It said it would have been a lot better for me if he'd just fallen a little bit to the left. He would have hit some guy's dick and just been hole straight through his head.
Oh, that's terrifying. You've got enough power in your balls to just, like, stab people. Dude, imagine the penis you'd have to have for that. Imagine how pointed it would have to be.
I mean, like... I feel like someone's had to have been able to do it before. Because skull fucking is a thing.
What?
You've never heard of that?
I've heard the word, but I didn't know that you like actually like fucking like a skull. Was it?
I mean, maybe I've just seen too many movies where it's referenced, but like, I always understood that as like somebody fucking your eyeball.
See, that's what I thought you were meaning. I was like, have you seen what kind of live leak videos have you seen?
I haven't seen it like in real life, but that's always what I assume the term to mean.
Yeah,
Because otherwise you're just like raping for a blowjob.
Yeah, you haven't seen any eye fucking porn. All right, okay, sure, man. All right.
Not real stuff.
Imagine if like we got some dude on the podcast and just out of nowhere he's like, so like, have you guys seen like skull fucking videos? Because I haven't. I don't like them at all. I think that's disgusting. But like, have you guys seen them? Like, do you think it's normal to watch that and to really like that? I don't. What do you guys think?
Let me send you some links.
Come on, let's like test it out. Let's see.
Pull it up. Get the computer out right now.
Jamie, pull that up.
Billy. We have something for you, dude.
Billy is our third podcast member. Say hi, Billy. That was really
dude,
racist.
that was racist, dude.
Oh, what the
fuck?
fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, that's all right. Enough from Billy. God.
And that's why we keep Billy away from the mic, in the corner.
Yeah, he just kind of sits there naked, oiled up.
Eats a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of just raw loaves of bread. He picks off of it and just eats it. Sometimes he dips it in like Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand him.
You know, you might think about replacing those shackles, by the way, Goobs. They're looking a little rusty.
I will. It's just really hard because whenever I unshackle his hand, he just keeps eating his scabs.
I mean, I can relate to that.
I'm just sick of having to like bind him up all the time.
Really thinking of just downgrading and just going to Lowe's and getting some duct tape, dude.
I mean, honestly, I've really considered just removing his arms and legs. Because the only thing he does is this podcast. So like,
I mean, he doesn't really need them.
he doesn't need them.
You seen that limbless and armless, that limbless girl twerking to that Nate Dogg song?
Are we talking like legs or arms?
Both.
No.
And she turns around and she starts twerking to like that Nate Dogg, like, shake that ass for me, girl.
No.
Nice ass too. Not gonna lie.
Jeez.
Want to see it?
Nope. Do you think there's any like, you know, there's a lot of weird like manliness culture out on the internet and stuff. Do you think there's any wife throwing, like men throwing their wives as far as they can, like maybe into a lake or something?
Bro, let me tell you something, alright? And just keep in mind, don't fucking argue with me. I'm the sensei in this training course, you aren't. You're gonna pick up your wife and throw her into that fucking lake. Or else it's confirming to me that you want a black person to rail your wife while you watch. You understand me, dude?
Are you a cuck?
Prove it.
You know, there's like spitting contests.
Hmm?
Like to see who can spit the furthest.
Really?
Yeah.
Like in the camps? The Manosphere camps, not the Holocaust camps.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, whoa, this is some history I did not know about.
Whoever spits the farthest can leave.
No, it's more like a hick thing.
Okay, yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
That's some real, like, we have no internet or TV, and we have nothing better to do, you know?
Yeah.
Type shit.
But I guess the thing that made me think of that question is seeing those, like, I think they're called, like, Iron Man competitions or something. The ones where, like, these big dudes, like, move logs and tires and, like, push shit. And the whole thing is that they're strong and they're wearing kilts and throw things. And I've, like, they have the attitude of a guy who'd be like, yeah, I'll do this with my wife. Like, I just always get that vibe of, like, he trains by, like, picking his wife up. That's, like, one of his favorite pastimes, is lifting his wife off the ground.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it's a great bonding activity.
Throwing your wife in a lake?
No, well, maybe. I don't know, you know? Different tricks for different things.
Chicks.
Thank you.
So,
But Manosphere.
the Manosphere? We already talked about Andrew Tate a little bit.
Ah, that's true. Alright, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I got back on Twitter,
Yeah.
you know? And it's been interesting.
And everybody, if you have any questions or complaints about this podcast, DM him at GoobMaxer.
GoobMaxer.
And just DM him anything. Just anything at all. Fucking gore, fucking whatever, man. If you're upset, just send them all types of shit.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoy seeing the kind of things that the people who are as depraved as us would send us. No, but like I've had a really seriously, you can DM me. I don't fucking care. I might not reply. It depends on your vibe. But got back on Twitter, and it's been really interesting. I've had to spend like an hour of today just going through and saying like, "Hey, I don't want to see porn."
Right.
Like, cause, dude, that's all it's been showing me. And then fucking like fighting videos. What's going on Twitter these days, man?
Dude.
Like, I haven't been on Twitter in probably 5 years.
Oh yeah, lots changed, brother.
A lot has changed, man. Like, it's fucking weird in there now.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I remember the good old days when it would just like peddle me racist shit. And when I'd see live leak videos of people getting their heads cut off, now it's just people getting shot in convenience stores.
Dude, yeah, it's like actually, like I've seen people get murdered.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm fine with a beheading, but don't show me Chicago.
Yeah, it's just different when it's in America, you know, because I don't care about, like, third worlders, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, their lives don't matter. But, I mean, like... God. No, but yeah, dude, like, you see fucking violence, you see all kinds of fucked off shit, man.
Yeah, and I'm really close... I'm pretty much to the point where I'm gonna be with all social media, is I only post.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I get DMs, I'll reply. If I see a post, I will not see a post.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't actually see it. It was you sending it to me.
What was it?
If you send me a post, that's the only post I'm gonna see.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to log into the YouTube fucking account because one of my friends sent questions.
Oh, yeah, questions.
That's what I'm doing here. But, yeah,
I have a question.
Uh-oh.
Do you think sex will exist in heaven?
Yes. But, like, only fisting, though.
That's my favorite way.
I don't think missionary, because you don't need to procreate in there, so you just, do away with missionary.
Heaven's for the girls only.
Really only the homosexual stuff, the fisting, anal sex, sodomy.
Okay. I mean, they named the whole city after it in the Bible.
So they had to be
big fans. It's gotta be a big fan, yeah. They gotta be huge.
Well, I've never thought about that. What about you, Gooby?
You know, I thought a long time ago about it, and I try not to think about it because my mind always goes to one place, and that's like, how would you hit on Jesus? Like, what kind of game you spit into Jesus, man? Like,
I think maybe sex isn't allowed because humans would just start veering into degeneracy of some kind, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna try and make it with this angel. I don't know, she's really hot, bro. She's never committed a sin before?
So sex doesn't exist in heaven, but it exists in hell, whether you like it or not.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, you know?
Yeah, you can't say no is not a no in hell.
Oh, God.
No means yes in hell.
We need to talk about the Inferno rape culture. It's really bad down there.
Bill, we've been getting a lot of complaints about you. Great job. You're really representing us well.
Keep up the comments, keep up the groping. We love to see it.
Remember, hell's supposed to be miserable for everybody, not just one of us.
So keep it up, and I could see you descending a level.
Keep hell inclusively miserable.
Okay, I'm excited to get to the questions.
Questions, I'm ready, yeah.
Right.
I was just giving some filler.
I like it. Okay, all right. So, this comes from Ryan, my friend Ryan. He was the only one that bothered to send us an email.
How many questions we got from him?
3?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
We love you already, Ryan.
Is the Taliban just Islamic hillbillies?
Oh, fuck me. That is an amazing question.
Right?
And I would say yes, but less fun. And but less fun in different ways. You know, I don't think, you know. Well, I guess rednecks have multiple wives sometimes.
Yeah, but like he's right. I think you're right
You
because
get drunk a lot more in redneck culture.
there's more alcohol, there's more weed, there's more meth, and they don't have four-wheelers. You know, they don't have lots of like motorized vehicles that'll annoy the neighbors.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Does the Taliban even go mudding?
you know they don't.
Their version is cave diving.
Yeah, I think the Taliban are so like wrapped up in like Islam and taking it like way too seriously that they don't have any fun. You know, so they're like the
See, at least the rednecks are hypocrites about their Christianity.
exactly. They're having all kinds of like fucking like degenerate drama within their
Yeah.
family. Like like oh my god, Clarabelle's pregnant again.
With my baby.
It's like the Taliban are the worst elements of like rednecks and like Christian extremists.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like they are uncultured and ignorant, and they're also just really fucking boring.
Plus, dude, that fashion is fucking shit.
No, I don't know about that. I like the turbans and I like the fucking the robes and shit.
See-
They got
see-
cool little muskets,
Okay, but like,
dirty beards. Love that. Oh man, we're getting real Bush era talking about this.
yeah, yeah. So 9/11. Like, it's to me, I don't like the fashion because it's like so conformist. Like, imagine like a rainbow Taliban. That would be heat.
Yeah,
Nobody could tell you to take it off.
I'm just
You'd be like, it's a holy garment.
I'm fucking imagining a Taliban leader, and he's talking. He's issuing this proclamation on video, and like he's wearing this turban and it just says like Supreme on the top.
Ahmed only has Nike.
He's got like that little like iron headband on top. No, that's Saudi Arabian.
Mhm.
My bad. He's got like some kind of like pin on like his.
No, that guy's just eating oil out of a soup ladle.
He's got like Versace like fucking like you fucking robe. He's got Versace like wraparound sandals.
This isn't a purse. It's a Chanel satchel for men. I'm not gay, guys.
Yeah. So I mean,
If you're not gay, you'll strap on the vest, dude. Dude, imagine if frat culture was like a terrorist sect like that.
Oh my god. Holy shit. You're like
Chug, 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 bomb, 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 bomb.
But to get back, I don't think the Taliban counts as Islamic hillbillies because the essence of hillbillies are they're essentialists.
Mhm.
They're hedonists. And while of course there are like closet degenerates and everything like that, not everybody's just drinking water and eating bread over there. They're not proud of it like the hillbillies are. And if you're not a proud hedonist, then you're not really a hillbilly.
Yeah, okay, actually, it's part of the hillbilly culture, but it's just not concentrated enough. Trump stands. Trump stands are the Taliban.
Explain. Oh yeah, because they're boring, aren't they?
They're boring. They're extremely idealistic to like an idiocracy degree. Their fashion is horrible. And like, also they're willing to do like horrible things to further the goals of Allah.
Mm-hmm. Oh God!
Can you imagine if Trump held a rally and was like, "I've converted."
Oh, yo! He's got the fucking red, like, a turban. It says, like, Make America Great Again on, like, a red turban. Yo, they go hard! He's got a beard now. But the spray tans got on the beard. So
Make America non-infidel again.
He's grown a big old bushy beard, but his spray tans got on it, so it's orange. My fellow jihadists.
Still's wearing that diaper under the robe, though.
Dude, yeah, the Republicans need to go Islamic.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I'm getting from this.
Dude, the liberals couldn't, like, do anything to him. They'd be like...
Oh my God,
yeah.
dude,
Mm-hmm.
They need to become Wahhabi. Dude. Oh my God.
That would be such a power play, man.
Dude, wouldn't it? Oh man, that's actually kind of terrifying, though.
Be like, wait, we're a minority now. You can't do this to us.
They start lynching themselves. They can't comprehend it. They can't put it together. It's like that sci-fi trope where you make a supercomputer you make it realize that its logic fails, and so it's like, I am going to destroy myself.
Yeah. War games it.
Yeah.
Be like, it's futile, you know? And so it's just like, okay. Gun to its own head.
President Eden's itself. Alright.
Oh no. A simple... Oh gosh, I forgot the words. The bit's dead. A simple paradox, my greatest weakness.
So this is question number 3, but I really like it, and you're old, and I think you'll really appreciate this.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
Does Darude Sandstorm mean as much to the Gen Z crowd? See, I don't know anything. I just know that was like a meme at some point, but I don't know nothing about this.
You see, there's always one or two memes that really stick with a person, regardless of how far they regardless of if they continue on in meme culture or not. Darude Sandstorm was just a song that would come on when something. I was about to say when something funny was happening, like a car's drifting at Darude Sandstorm place. Have you ever heard Darude Sandstorm?
That's catchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
I just wanted to see if when you'd tell me to shut up, but you start jamming to it.
Can't get me, man. I'm telling you. Now, Darude Sandstorm was definitely an imprint, but that's one of my problems. I don't fit in with Gen Z or millennial culture, but I can understand it from afar.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I'm a millennial. Yet Crazy Frog is my Darude Sandstorm.
See, that makes sense because I knew that was big.
Yeah, that was my Crazy Frog. Also, the Six Flags Over Texas guy.
Don't know that.
It was this bald guy dressed like an old man who would dance.
Okay. I mean, simple, to the point. It sounds like that era of internet culture.
But yeah, man.
See, that's an earworm for me, that frog song.
Yeah, I can't get his dick out of my mind.
Oh, what?
You didn't know? He used to be hanging chode in the video. In the music video for it.
Really?
Yeah, he was riding on an invisible motorcycle and his little penis was right between his legs. That's fucking wild, dude. They got away with it too. It was out there.
Frog chode. Hell yeah.
Man. Yeah, it's wild. I'll pull up a picture for you real quick.
Okay.
But no, they definitely do not appreciate Darude Sandstorm. Theirs is Despacito.
Okay. See, I'm Gen Z, but I'm totally divorced from that culture.
Mm.
But I can't say the Darude Sandstorm doesn't really mean much to me. You know?
Okay, but you know about the Here Come That Boy? Oh shit, what up?
Mm-mm. No. I know. I'm a disappointment. God, I am a disappointment.
Podcast over.
I gotta cut myself. Could you use howling to bait a werewolf? I think so, because like the werewolf would be like, "That's obviously a dude howling. I'm going to go kill him. Maybe even have my sexual way with him." You know?
That's not the crazy frog. That's
Oh shit! What up? Okay, I was looking for the penis, and I was like, "There's no penis."
Nah, hold on. Two frog related. Okay, so the question was,
Would you have sex with your mother to save your father?
No.
Oh my God! It's there. Holy
yeah,
shit!
Yeah, he was just hanging it, man. He was just swanging it.
That's really horrifying seeing that.
And then also imagine him going do while riding an invisible motorcycle.
Oh.
And like it's still sticking straight down, so I can only assume he had it hanging in the gas tank. Otherwise, it would have been pressed up against him, you know?
Yeah. Oh man, that's cursed.
Okay, so can you attract werewolves by howling?
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Mm-hmm.
But you're treading on real danger. You're in real dangerous water with that one, because you're more likely to attract a furry.
Oh yeah, that'd be bad.
That'd be rough, man.
That would actually be terrifying. Like you're a werewolf hunter, right? It's the
Mhm.
dark. You're in the middle of the forest, in the middle of nowhere. You're doing your house. You got your camel, and you hear like this rustling, right? And you see this fur. And this figure comes out of the shadows. And it's like, you know, it's like a wolf with a head, humanoid. Then it steps further into the light. It's just a furry.
It says ooh woo.
That would genuinely terrify.
I'd pull my gun out immediately.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm like,
I'd be like, I know these silver bullets are expensive.
like, what are you doing here? You're obviously one of the bad furries. You wouldn't be in the middle of nowhere at this time of night.
I'm looking for a werewolf too, buddy.
Nah, dude.
It's the closest I can get to a real thing without it being bestiality, okay?
Dude, what the fuck is that video called where the dude gets killed by the horse?
Mr. Hands?
Dude, imagine like, imagine a furry attracting a werewolf by howling and getting Mr. Hands, and that's the 2020 version, the 2020s version of Mr. Hands. Death by werewolf sex. Imagine having to explain that at the funeral.
It's like a real vindictive werewolf. It like does it because you killed one of its family members, and in the middle of the funeral it comes back for round 2.
Holy shit. But yeah, I guess, unless it was a shy werewolf.
Yeah, but rest in peace, Kenneth D. Pinion.
Did you look it up?
Dude, the guy worked for Boeing.
What?
Yeah, man.
Mr. Hands?
Yeah.
I can't. You're so psychotic for looking that up. You're reading an article.
I've seen it before, man. I'm psychotic for looking it up.
This is so fucked. You're unhinged.
Actually, there were 3 participants and a stallion. That's what the Wikipedia page says.
There's a Wikipedia page about
Yeah,
it.
they have the stallion credited.
A
Like,
stallion!
What the fuck is that?
I think the only way that'd be more funny if it like had the name, so it's like, you know, like Jeffrey, Timmy, John, Mr. Pickles.
You know
The
what's
stallion.
You know what's funny about that is that is what made Washington write in like bestiality and zoo porn laws into their, like, edifying it into law.
No fucking way.
Yeah. So it was okay, but he ruined it for everyone.
Holy shit. I can't believe that Mr. Hands, like, made, like, a positive impact on our laws.
Right?
And he worked for Boeing. Man, that company is, like, evil, bro.
You know, like...
Dude, imagine being like, yeah, I worked with Mr. Hands. He was a cool guy. I don't know.
You guys stop talking about Mr. Hands, man. I don't...
He bought a sandwich for us every Thursday, man. He was a good worker.
He kept coming at him, but like...
I don't know. He didn't like... honestly, it's better tasting semen than most of the guys I've been with. Like, zero battery acid element, you know what I mean?
It's because he only liked receiving, not giving.
Since we want to stop about talking about Mr. Hands, thoughts on progerians?
Progerians, oh god.
Thoughts on progerian porn?
I've never seen it, but I think I've already heard enough about it. Just by that. Just hearing the words progerian porn is hearing enough about it.
Let me explain. So there's these two girls kissing, there's this video, right? And then, between the middle of them, this progerian head slowly rises. And they start smooching on the progerian. Right? And I've seen it once because Chris Raygun talked about it, and I found it on Pornhub. And it was so disturbing. I know it was really disturbing because I can't remember any of the details about the progerian. It's just this silhouette. It's like...
Your brain has erased that aspect of the video.
You know when, like, CIA and stuff release documents and some of the sentences will be, like, marked out with Sharpie? That's how it is in my mind. Like,
it's redacted, man.
The progerian is redacted.
You just see the silhouette of Roger from American Dad coming up on screen.
Dude, a little bit. The silhouette does look
I
similar.
know, that's...
Yeah.
I don't like to think about progerians very often because it creeps me out.
Mm-hmm.
But like...
that's how I imagine progerians sound.
Like midgets.
Hitler's little progerians.
No, but I do like to think of them losing their balance. Because I think that would be real funny, like the head going back and forth, and that, like, you know, whenever like an appropriately proportioned person tries to keep their balance and they're using their hands, like I like to think of them doing that, but their head is like really weighing them down. You know.
You just made me think of something. You looked up recently, like there was some kind of British like website, like saying like here, like don't call, like, words to avoid.
Yeah.
And it's like you saying like
it's okay, this isn't okay. Yeah.
And like the suggestions were just dog shit.
Oh yeah.
And you
I was
saying
trying to find the word invalid.
yeah. It just reminds me like you saying like proportionately like headed person, proportionally like what the fuck did you say? Normal proportioned head?
No.
Oh fuck.
No, an appropriately proportioned. No.
Appropriately.
I don't know.
It was an appropriately proportioned person. It's like that seems like a PC like. You can't say normal around the progerians, man. You say appropriately proportioned.
Oh man, we gotta start using that on people, like, when we greet them. Hey,
Yeah.
you're looking appropriately proportioned today.
Yes. Yeah. Oh man, that is such a pussy repellent, dude.
Yeah.
I like you a lot, Madison. You're very appropriately proportioned. And I find that arousing.
So, how far into dating do you think this podcast material is? So, like...
Oh, 4 months.
4 months?
2 months. It's got to be a month.
Jeez, that fucking sucks, man. So I'm gonna have to wait until I'm sober. Or until I'm sober. Until I'm a year sober.
This guy's whacked on crack out of his
And
mind.
6 months afterwards?
Yeah, bro.
Damn it.
Absolutely.
Man, how am I gonna know if she's on the same wavelength with me about Jews?
Oh. Maybe you should just show first date.
That is
the first
Mhm.
date is you listening to the podcast with her and you're just staring at her, being like pausing, like, "Do you think that was funny? What'd you think of that?" Okay, shut up. The good part's coming up.
Oh, I'm looking through our history to find that page again because I think that would be a good little bit.
Yeah.
Are Jews circumcised? When did I Google that? What?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that they are.
Have you ever heard of? Here's a little bit. Have you ever heard of the H.P. Lovecraft? Not his cat, but something almost equal. One of the deities he created called Shub-Niggurath.
I've heard that. Can I see the spelling?
Niggurath.
As a matter of fact, I haven't seen that. No.
It's the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Didn't
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, man. To me, like that. Whenever I found that, I found the page. Whenever I found that, I was so fucking blown away. I was like, people are upset about his cat, and this guy literally said, "Oh yeah, that black thing in the woods that has 1,000 kids."
You don't think that's worse than literally calling your cat the N-word?
Yeah, and it's called Shub-Niggurath.
No, that's not as bad. You're just projecting your own racism onto my boy Lovecraft, bro.
Are you saying that neither one of them are bad?
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with Shub N-word. It's an innocent coincidence.
Instead of saying able-bodied, you're supposed to say non-disabled.
Oh, that's gonna make me feel so much better. I'm gonna feel weird if you call me non-disabled. What the fuck? No.
Yeah, this is my disabled friend and my non-disabled friend.
Like, alright, well, I'm out of here. Yeah, what a vibe killer.
You're not supposed to say fits, spells, or attacks. You're supposed to say seizures.
Well, I have epilepsy, and as an epileptic, as a member of the epileptic community, what if I here's a hypothetical. What if I actually was offended by those fits and attacks? Like, what if those actually bother me?
I'd be confused.
Like, I had a seizure around you, and like, dude, you had like a fucking fit, man. It was like awful. I was like, dude, chill.
No, it's not like you're having a fit. It's kind of like the old Southern term of like a fit. Like,
yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think that's like bad.
I don't see how you could even be remotely like.
Like a fit is a spell,
yeah.
like they say in here.
Yeah.
And
like, it's just epilepsy. Like, what the fuck?
And also, like, I feel like the word usage there depends on the severity.
For sure.
Because, like, if you fall on the ground, bite off your tongue, and start choking on your blood, he had a fucking seizure.
Yeah.
If you, like, fell on the ground, we rolled you onto your side, you got better within 5 minutes, you were able to get up, and you didn't have to go get in an ambulance, it was a fit.
Yeah, it's a spell, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, or an attack, you know? Yeah, absolutely.
These are insane, though. Like, okay, a dwarf or midget, you know what you're supposed to say?
Huh.
Someone with restricted growth.
Get the fuck out of here!
No, dude, look at this.
No fucking way! Oh, dude. Like, oh yeah, someone with restricted growth or short stature.
Mm-hmm.
Hi!
Oh yes, he's short-statured. He walks up,
so...
hello, and you're like, what? That's not short stature, dude!
You lied to me! You know I hate midgets, bro!
We're going on carnival rides, man! You should have told me!
Dude, that's
it's
so...
okay, I'll just watch.
That's so condescending!
Right?
That's so bad!
That's so much worse!
Yeah!
Or, if you're deaf or dumb, user of the British Sign Language.
No one's gonna fucking say that. We're in a society where we, like, shorten everything.
Mm-hmm.
No one's gonna say that.
Also for deaf, person with a hearing impairment. That means something completely different than the deaf.
That does, actually.
You know, my aunt and uncle have a hearing impairment.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to yell when you're around them, or they won't understand you. But I feel like if you tell someone, oh yeah, Billy's coming over. Oh, hey Billy, sorry about that. Billy's coming over and he's got a hearing impairment. You're gonna be like, hey Billy, what's up? Nice to meet you. Like.
And he's gonna be. I feel like Billy would think you're an asshole.
Yeah.
That you're mocking them.
Yeah. Like, I'm deaf. You know, I can't hear you. You don't have to yell.
Not the voice.
You know who's gonna get canceled first.
You get canceled for insulting the deaf community. That's a new one. That's better than, hey.
I can't read your lips from all the way down there.
You gotta stop.
That's okay, I'll write it down.
Shut up! Oh my god. That's awful.
Whew, that's the list. Nothing else on the list.
Right. Well,
I think it's about that time.
about time to,
Hit the jungle a little bit, buddy.
alright. Yeah, let's, swing on some vines.